Today is a very special day. Kasi we would want, ang sinasabi nga natin lagi sa ating forum, my people perish for lack of knowledge. If we don't know and we don't know what really is going on, then nabibiktima tayo. That's my advocacy. Hosea 4:6, my people perish for lack of knowledge. We'll find out from our distinguished guest panelists who are here with us today to celebrate the Ostomy Day. Every 2 years lang po ito, no? Okay, we will let them speak para maintindihan nyo mga backgrounders. First, we will give way muna kay Dr. Rachel Rosario, ang ating Philippine Cancer Society Executive Director.
Siguro po sa umagang ito, tatalakayin natin ang tungkol sa colorectal cancer. Ang Philippine Cancer Society po is the premier siguro civil society group in the Philippines. We started since 1956, and since then we have been advocates, no, for the patients with cancer and mismo dun sa sakit para sana balang araw talaga ito ay kung pwede lang ma-eradicate sa mundo. So, binibigyan namin sila ng recognition dahil hindi po madaling magkaroon ng sakit ng cancer, lalo na kung meron ito, yun nga sinasabi natin, meron siyang side effect. Eh, isa sa mga pwede na natin matatawag siguro effect yung magkaroon siya ng ostomy. Talagang gusto ng Philippine Cancer Society na sana mapag-usapan at mailabas doon sa publiko itong mga facts and estimates about colorectal cancer kasi ayon sa ating statistics, ito na ngayon ay third leading as far as the site is concerned.
Magandang umaga po. Ako po si Dr. Rami Rojas, ang presidente ng Philippine Society of Colorectal Surgeons at yung ASEAN Society of Colorectal Surgeons. No? Kaya nagsimula itong pagpupulong actually is because on October 6 is World Ostomy Day. So buong mundo, every 3 years, nagse-celebrate ang WHO ng World Ostomy Day. And it's actually para sa pasyente. No? This is in celebration of patients. In fact, ang theme ngayon is, let us be heard. Let the patients be heard. Ano yung ostomy? Ostomy is a term, is a medical term kung saan nilalabas yung either bituka or daanan ng ihi or minsan daanan ng paghinga para medyo mabuhay yung pasyente ng ganon, no? Dahil may mga ibang komplikasyon na maaaring maging masamang pangyayari kung hindi ilabas yan. So, the most common is yung mga colostomy, ileostomy. Dito muna lumalabas ang dumi, no? And hindi na lumalabas sa natural na orifice, no? And karamihan sa mga pasyenteng nangyayari yung ostomy dahil sa cancer. They can live normal lives with an ostomy. They need help though. They need understanding from the community and from the country to help them live normal and productive lives. And kasi colorectal cancer is one of the most common cancers in the world. Whether you're in Europe, America, or even Asia, ang taas na ng incidence ng colorectal cancer. It's the third worldwide, padami yung tao, even in places like Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, South Korea, padami yung bilang, and we expect in the Philippines na dadami pa yan. And unfortunately, yung survival natin sa Pilipinas is not very good. Even if colorectal cancer is one of the most preventable and curable cancers, basta maaga ma-pick up. If you look at the statistics ng Philippine Cancer Society and DOH, ikukumpara ka lang kasi mahilig tayo magsabi ng medical tourism and all that, no? The statistics nila, yung isang American citizen, average ang survival ng Amerikano in the States, no, is around 67% from colorectal cancer. So, karamihan nabubuhay, 67%. Yung Pilipino nag-immigrate sa US, ang survival nila for colorectal cancer is 62%. Malapit lang, di ba? Okay lang. Pero paano naman yung Pilipino dito sa Pilipinas? Anong survival rate from colorectal cancer? Ang survival rate based on DOH data is 40%. And the recommendation is at age 50, everyone should get screened for colorectal cancer. And so miski wala kang nararamdaman, dapat magpa-check up ka. And the screening test, ang sasabihin nila, the best test is colonoscopy. Totoo yan kasi papasok yung scope, titingnan yung colon mo, kung may makita, ayan, babiopsy o tatanggalin kung polyp pa lang. No? And it brings down the mortality rate of colorectal cancer. So, screening is very important, and that's what we want to say right now. Kailangan magpa-screen ang mga Pilipino para ma-pick up ng maaga, and it can be very preventable or curable. Yung pasyenteng nagka-colorectal cancer na stage 1, ang chance na buhay siya after 5 years is 90% or above. So karamihan pwedeng mabuhay pag stage 1, karamihan 90 out of 100 are alive after 5 years. Very curable. Unfortunately, dito sa Pilipinas, karamihan na nakikita namin stage 3 na. Hindi sila nagpapascreen. Pag may konting sintomas, hindi nila pinapansin. Miski may dugo sa tumi, akala nila hemorrhoids, hinahayaan nila hanggang late na. Sa amin, miski wala kang nararamdaman, dapat ma-screen ka. Dapat yung mga doktor nag-uusap-usap bago galawin yung pasyente, bago gawin ng treatment. Hindi pwede, at maraming nangyayari ngayon na ganito, yung pasyente pupunta sa isang doktor, either o-operahan o i-chemotherapy, at hindi pa nag-uusap yung team. Pagkatapos niya, ng doktor na yan, pupunta yung pasyente sa ibang doktor para sa ibang treatment. At doon niya lang malalaman, ay ganito pa. Kailangan sa lahat ng pasyente may cancer, particularly colorectal cancer, but in all cancers, dapat may multidisciplinary team approach na nag-uusap-usap kaming lahat bago i-treat yung pasyente. Kailangan sa lahat ng pasyente may cancer, particularly colorectal cancer, but in all cancers, dapat may multidisciplinary team approach na nag-uusap-usap kaming lahat bago i-treat yung pasyente. And part of the team, of course, ay yung mga nurses. And meron tayong mga specialized nurses na magaling mag-alaga ng stomach. Kaya nandito po si Nurse Luningning. At siyempre, in all of this, ang importante rin sa team yung pasyente. Kung ano ang gusto ng pasyente, anong concerns ng pasyente, dapat na nakikinig yung doktor. Kaya meron din kami patient